Today's question comes from Anonymous. It is a real question, it is from a real person, it's just not a real name. And today's question deals with installation ceremonies. So let me know in the comments below if your organization holds installation ceremonies for officers, or if you just elect them and move on with it. I'd love to hear your experience on this. Now, let's get to the question. Anonymous asks, what is meant by the statement, all officers who are not present will be installed in absentia? If the newly elected officer is not there, should another member stand in his/her place during the installation ceremony? First, just to be thorough, let's cover the term in absentia. According to Merriam-Webster, it means in absence. Obviously, it refers to something happening when someone is not there. In this case, it means all officers who are not there will be installed while they're not there. In this context, the intention of the provision simply seems to be that if you can't make it to your own installation, you will be installed anyway. So what does parliamentary law say about all of this? Well, in parliamentary law, installation ceremonies are purely ceremonial in nature. They do not have a bearing on an elected individual's ascension to office. Elected individuals take office immediately upon their election unless a later time is prescribed in the bylaws. While installation ceremonies are common, they do not determine when an elected individual takes office, the same way having a birthday party does not determine how old you are. If you skip a birthday party, you will still turn a year older, and you can't stay 27 years old a little bit longer by delaying your birthday party. The party itself simply has no bearing on your true age. With an election, it is the result of the vote that places an individual in office, not the holding of a ceremony. Robert's Rules of Order clearly spells this out by providing the following. An officer-elect takes possession of his office immediately upon his elections becoming final, unless the bylaws or other rules specify a later time. If a formal installation ceremony is prescribed, failure to hold it does not affect the time at which the new officers assume office. So we see that whether the officer is present for the installation or not, and whether the installation actually takes place or not, an individual who is elected to an office takes possession of that office by way of being elected, not by way of being installed. I think we've covered the first part of the question. Now let's look at the second part. If the newly elected officer is not there, should another member stand in his/her place during the installation ceremony? Well, from a rules standpoint, it simply doesn't matter because it's just a ceremony. However, personally, I feel it would be quite strange to have someone else installed into your office, even ceremoniously. I would guess that this concept of having a representative installed in your absence comes from the idea that being elected to an office is analogous to receiving an award. And we know it's common to have someone accept or decline an award on your behalf. As a parliamentarian, my perspective is a bit different. An election is essentially assigning a series of duties to an individual, and to me it feels strange to have those duties bestowed on someone else on your behalf, but let me know what you guys think in the comments below. The good news is that it doesn't matter one way or the other. The individual who was elected to the position has all the duties, responsibilities, and authority of the position, whether installed in person, installed in absentia, or not installed at all. Perhaps at the installation ceremony, someone could explain why the elected individual was unable to attend and possibly read a few words prepared by that individual if it would be appropriate to the ceremony. That covers installation in absentia. It really doesn't matter. I hope this was helpful. Leave a comment below to let me know what other topics you'd like for me to cover. And remember to click the subscribe button for more videos like this one.